Have you ever found yourself lying next to your partner, feeling more alone than you've ever felt in your life? The warm touch you once craved now feels like a distant memory. You've tried everything, but something's missing. The affection, the connection, it's gone. If you're in your 40s or 50s, you know what I'm talking about. The years have gone by so quickly, and now, you're wondering, what happened to us? You're not alone. This is the reality for many women, and today, we're diving deep into what happens when affection fades, why emotional neglect creeps in, and how you can fix it. I want to share a story with you. A woman in her early 40s named Laura, a mother of two, successful career woman, and wife for 18 years. Things seemed great on the outside, family vacations, fancy dinners, the whole picture perfect life. But on the inside, Laura felt like she was suffocating. It was like they were roommates, not lovers. Her husband, Mark, had become distant. He would work late, skip family outings, and when they did spend time together, it was always about the kids, the bills, or the house. The intimacy they once shared had slowly disappeared, replaced by cold silences and brief conversations. Laura thought she was imagining things at first. But then, one day, it hit her. She hadn't had a real conversation with Mark in months. Not a heartfelt one. Not one that made her feel like he cared. It's easy to get caught up in the routine of life. We're busy. Kids grow up. Work takes over. And sometimes, we forget to nurture our relationships. But that's when emotional neglect begins to take root. It's subtle. It starts with small things. A missed date night, a forgotten anniversary, or a lack of affection. But before you know it, you're no longer seen. You're no longer heard. If you're a woman in your 40s or 50s, maybe you're feeling this shift too. You're no longer the priority. You're left asking, where did the passion go? Why is he so distracted? Why does he seem more interested in his phone or his work than in you? Let's talk about aging for a second. We're in a stage of life where our bodies are changing. We're not the same women we were in our 20s or 30s. The physical toll of time can make us feel less desirable, less connected to our younger selves. And when we don't feel seen or appreciated by our partners, it only intensifies those feelings of insecurity. But let's be real, emotional neglect doesn't have an age limit. Infidelity can creep in at any stage of life, and sometimes it's not about physical attraction. It's about emotional connection. When one partner feels abandoned emotionally, they begin to look for validation elsewhere. Whether it's through an affair, or even just emotional wandering, it can be the result of years of neglect. I know this sounds harsh, but it's true. I've seen it time and time again. Women just like you, feeling unseen, unloved, and then discovering that their partner has found someone else to give them the attention they're not getting at home. But here's the thing, it's not too late to fix this. In fact, recognizing emotional neglect is the first step toward healing. You deserve to feel cherished. You deserve to feel heard. And here's how you can start turning things around. First, acknowledge the problem. No more pretending. No more hoping it will get better. It won't. You have to face it head on. Sit down with your partner, and have the hard conversation. Tell them how you're feeling. Be honest. No one can fix what they don't know is broken. Next, make time for each other again. I know life is busy, but intimacy isn't just about sex. It's about connection, talking, laughing, holding hands. Remember what you loved about each other in the first place. Reignite that spark by prioritizing your relationship, not just your responsibilities. And lastly, don't be afraid to seek help. It could be marriage counseling, a relationship coach, or even just opening up to a trusted friend who understands. Sometimes, we all need a little outside perspective to remind us of the love that's still there. But what if infidelity is already in the picture? What if emotional neglect has gone too far, and there's been cheating? This is where things get tough. Infidelity often feels like a death of trust. But it's not the end. It can be a wake-up call, a painful but powerful reminder of the work that needs to be done. If both partners are committed to rebuilding, healing is possible. But remember, you deserve to feel loved, heard, and respected. No one should have to fight for affection or be left wondering where it went. You deserve more than that. And if that means walking away to find your peace, then so be it. As we get older, life changes, and so do our relationships. But it doesn't have to mean losing the connection that once felt so strong. Yes, things might look different now, but the foundation of love, care, and mutual respect can still be there. It just takes effort. It takes vulnerability. And sometimes, it takes getting back to basics. To all the women out there, whether you're 40, 50, or beyond, don't settle for being neglected. You deserve more. Remember, emotional neglect isn't your fault. But fixing it? That's in your hands. So, what will you do next? Will you continue to let affection fade, or will you fight for the connection you deserve? The choice is yours. Take the first step. And know that you're not alone in this journey. Subscribe to Cheat Chronicles for more insights on relationships, infidelity, and how to rebuild trust in your life. Let's talk about the things that matter.